Exercise: Java Object Creation. Exercise objective: create a program to practice creating objects in Java. At the end, we should observe the following. Open the previous project. So click on File, Open Project, and select Lesson 6, Create Classes Objects, and click on Open Project. Use these steps only in case you don't have this project open. We are going to copy the project in order to create a new one. So right-click on the project and click on Copy. The project name will be the same, so project name, Create Classes Objects, but the project location will change to Lesson 7. And click on Copy. Close the previous project. First, we can identify the project to be closed, leaving the cursor on the project to identify it. So we are looking for the project in Lesson 6, and we're going to close this project. Once we have identified this project, right-click on it and click on Close. So we have the new project in Lesson 7, and we're going to create a new Java class called PersonTest. So right-click on the project, select New and Java class. The class name is PersonTest and the package is People, and click on Finish. Modify the code of this class. The package name is People, the class name is PersonTest, and we add the main method. First, we're going to create an object of type person. So we declare a variable person p1 equals to new person. Remember that a new word reserves memory for this type person, for this new object. The parenthesis is calling the constructor of this class. In this case, we are using the empty constructor. We're going to study the constructors in later lessons. But in this case, this is the syntax that we're going to use to create a new object of type person. After creating the object, we can call a method of the created object. For example, we can print default values of the person object. And we can call the method showPerson. Remember that this method will print every value of its attributes. After that, we can modify the values. It means the attributes of this object. So we can change the value attribute ID equals to 1. The first name will be Rita, and the last name will be Brown. And we can call the method again. New values for the person object, and we print p1 showPerson. We end the main method and we end the class. We're going to execute this PersonTest class in order to view the output. So we run the PersonTest file, right-click and run file, and the result is as follows. The default values of the person object ID is equal to 0, first name is equal to null, and last name is equal to null. Remember that first name and last name is of type string, and the default value for a type object is null, but a default value for type int for the ID attributes is equal to 0. So this is the first call. And the second call, new values for the person object, the ID has the value of 1, first name Rita, and last name Brown. So with this example, we can see how to modify the values of the person object. Exercise conclusion. In this project, we have created a person object from the class of the same name. We also saw that if we don't assign values to the attributes of the person class, its values are 0 or null, depending if they are primitive type or object types. Null means no value assigned yet. Later, we assign values using an int and a string values, and we display the information to the standard output to the console. Thus, we could observe the values that each attribute has in this object.